Hello everyone, Krydax here. Welcome back to our AngelBobsOmni playthrough. So in our last episode, we set up the 6 crystal types, which are still working on their automation, but they're getting there. And I think I am going to change this channel 0. I don't like this using channel 0. I already said this is channel 1, so I'm just going to make that provide on channel 1. And then these requesters are all going to change to channel 1. Okay. And then we'll put another robo... Oh, I'm out of roboports. Why am I out of roboports? What happened to all of this? What are you out of? This one. Which is out of... tinned wire coils? Am I out of tinned wire coils? No, not at all. What's happened? Trains are all good to go. Something broke. Let's go find out. Ooh, is this gonna grab chunks though? I want to watch it. Yeah, there it is. Okay, why on earth? So I've got all the tinned wire coils I could ever want. There's 3,000 in here. Oop, don't get hit. This is requesting 0 tinned wire coils. Well, that's probably where the issue's coming from. What I'm confused about, just request flat 1,200 of them. Maybe, oops, I didn't mean to right-click that. Maybe we'll do 1,250, so we don't completely run out before a request happens. What I don't understand is how it worked this long without that. Huh. That is interesting. Did I, like, manually feed it, or what? I don't know what happened. But, there we go. Now it's working. Also aluminum. That delivery should probably be also, like, 1,300. Really, all of these should be 1,300, so I don't completely run out before... Because the request threshold is 1,200, so... Huh, okay, well there we go. That should fix Roboport 2's. I don't know exactly how that was ever working, because I didn't even request one of the ingredients I needed. But regardless, that should fix our issue, and we should see, hopefully, Roboport 2's. There they come. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I'm out of crystals. I get it. They're slow for... Uh-oh, they stopped. They should not have stopped. Okay, I forgot to change this to channel 1. There we go. And did I just mess up channel 0? A little bit. It's channel 0, still have an old robot. Get rid of that bad boy. Okay, there we go. Alright, so crystals are running again. Everything's hunky-dory. So now we need 2 of these. We've already got the Omni plants. I don't know exactly what I'm going to need in terms of strand casting and other stuff. I I will need some induction furnaces and strain casting, though. And then we will do a trees, rocks only deconstruction. Wait, no, I don't need that. We have termites. Bam. Go away, trees. I never liked you anyway. That should do it. Okay. So then, unfortunately, this junk is in my way, so I'm gonna have to turn some corners with the liquids. And this, I don't like being here. So let's do something a bit more subtle. I'll just make that a T. Okay. So we need, well, channel 0, rubble port, that there. And then we need some new stuff. So we need uranium and cobalt. We will need thorium and I can also do titanium and fluorite as well. Oh, and the gold? I can switch that now. Because we have the chunks, I can switch this guy to be gold ore salting. And do it that way. So this is channel 4, because I have a lot of extra salts that I now thankfully won't need. And can I do productivity here? I don't think I can. Yeah. Reroll that. Okay, so we've improved the gold, and we're gonna need 3. I think having beacons on that side will be enough. I don't need them to be spaced out a ton. Excuse me. Okay. I've decided I do want them to be spaced out a little bit, just so I have some room for the plants and stuff. These are most of the ores I'm going to need for the rest of the game. So we'll do uranium, cobalt, that will be titanium, I'm not going to deal with it yet. And then we need a bunch of requester chests. So this is going to be, is it channel 2? 4. This is going to be 4. This is going to be 0. This is going to be the Omni Catalyst. We'll go with 50. We'll copy that, copy that. Plop down substation. 3, 4, 5. Get rid of that. This one's 4. I forgot blueprints don't work because it's another team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remove that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remove that. Okay. So there we go. We got all sorts of new toys to play with. And then we want these 2. I almost wonder if it'd be better to do it like this, where we do something. They're next to each other. There's really no need for them to be spaced out like the way they were. So this one is the uranium omnite solution. This one is uranium crystals. Those just connect. This is water. Where's the nearest water? How about here? And here we need a T. I missed. Don't make that. Do that. That's fine. And we'll extend that higher up so they'll go straight. And then Omni Sludge. That one connects to here. Have that turn a corner. And go all the way to here. Okay. That seems like a nice solution. Let's get a light and a substation. Alright. And then we need the Omni shards continuing up and over. Have them come up the middle, maybe? Can this go farther? It can, so let's do that. And there we go. We got the crystals. And then I guess I'll leave a space. Uranium ore. This one I do want max productivity on. That's 5 ore per second. We need about 9 ore per second if we want the full. So this power setup is if I have a little set of 4 uranium reactors. This will get me all 4 running full time. Let's see. However, can I get more productivity in here? I can. So I need to redo the math again. I want to say it was oh gosh, I have to do the math. Okay. So each one is 54 megawatts. We need 54 times 4. So we need 216 megajoules per second. So times 60. So we need 13 gigajoules worth of fuel every minute, because I'm looking at the per minute. So this is 2 times 7.5. Now we do get a uranium-234 cells as well. That's a slight change, but that's a very small amount. So it's not a huge addition to the fuel value. So 235 cells, that's giving me 15 a minute. So we need to do divided by 15 times 13. Okay, so we need about 7.71 uranium ore per second. Now those are using 3.2 crystals. Okay, so we just need a third one. And there we go. Okay, so then we'll just grab those crystals. And there's the amount of uranium ore we need. And we'll just provide... I think I'll just provide that to the network. So, or. We'll do our uranium processing in another block. And then this one, uranium ore is less than 5,000. Should be okay. We got plenty of space. All right. Okay, so now we need cobalt. Now, cobalt steel, let's just dive into that for a second. You can make cobalt plates, but they only go into one thing in the entire game. So I'm not going to need those for a while. Cobalt steel, though, goes into a lot of stuff. Cobalt steel bearings, which also go into a lot of things, and cobalt steel gear wheels. So that comes from a mixture of, well, you guessed it, cobalt and steel, just like Invar. And it's only 1/3 cobalt ingots. And then cobalt ingots. Let's see, can I do this advanced cobalt smelting? Yeah, that only requires carbon and limestone versus the regular cobalt, which requires carbon. So let's get that researched so we can make our cobalt go a little further. And I'm just going to copy this whole setup right here. And we need to switch this guy to Cobalt Omnide, Cobalt Crystal, Cobalt ore. Drop a substation. And then change this to a straight. Change that to a straight. Let's actually copy that. Okay. So there we go. Cobalt ore is now a thing. Should I just process it right here? And then just send the cobalt ingots down? Probably. I mean, ore... Oh, it also goes in blue metal catalysts. So let's just move the ore down. I'm worried about running out of space in the other city block, though, but hopefully it'll be okay. Need some more green wires. Cobalt, or it's less than, just let this one go to 4,000. Should be plenty. Alright, how's power doing? It's better now that I'm not researching things. Okay, so then we need cobalt steel. Now steel, where am I making? Invar, steel, and nickel. Steel ingots are here. So I need to fit somehow another induction furnace in this area. That is a tall order. These are silicon ingots. Let's have them do that. Then this one can switch to here. And then these will allow room. There we go. Oh shoot, where were those going? Here. Okay, so this will be cobalt steel. Steel ingots can come over here. And the cobalt ingots will come via bot on channel, what are we here? Channel 2. Okay. Okay, so that'll function. At least. And then we'll work on cobalt ingots back here somewhere. Shouldn't need a ton. Cobalt ingots. I don't even know what they're made in. They're made in a normal blast furnace. Okay. So I'll make a blast furnace. Cobalt oxide is made in a chemical furnace. We need one of those bad boys. Processed cobalt, we know what that's made in. Good old ore processors. We'll make 2 of those. And then I need to find room for all that in this mess. So, to be honest, there's a lot of space here that's being wasted. So let's try to reclaim some of that. Oh gosh, my inventory's full? Of what? Crap. Lots of random stuff. I did not mean to do that. Thankfully, when you get rid of something that is in your requests, it does just get kind of put back in your inventory by the bots that pick it up. Okay. There was a lot of random stuff in here that I did not need. That's okay. Let's get rid these. Okay, I'm just opening up some space. Okay, there we go. So now we got a little block here to play with. We can do a bit with it. So we're going to start with the ore processors. And those are doing cobalt. Those can't do productivity, right? It's always worth a shot. Right. Okay, and then those go into a chemical furnace. Which will be here. That goes into a blast furnace. Okay, so we need limestone and carbon. Coming from the requester chest. Limestone. Limestone is actually more rare to need. I'm not 100% sure if I'm providing that to the network correctly. And then we need a requester chest for cobalt ore. That should be channel 2. And then this needs, well, needs a constant combinator is what it needs. Where did that just go? Here. And we need cobalt ore. Is 1200 good? No, we need like 1300. Okay. And I need to get rid of all this. Oh, and then we need fuel for both of these as well. So this needs to have omnified solid fuel. So once the train gets here with cobalt, which there it is. I love how fast that is now. Then we should see... Yep, a delivery out on channel 2. There they come. They were on the other side of the city block. Alright, and then those will be provided to channel 2. Yeah, a lot of work for cobalt steel. Okay, and then finally we need some casting machines. 1, 2, we'll go with 3, should be enough. I'll put those, I think, right here. That's not a casting machine. Did I just make 3 induction furnaces? Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3. Dang. Okay, well I might as well upgrade a couple while I'm here. Let's upgrade the iron ones. Why not? Okay. And I can't do strand casting with cobalt steel, so there's no point. Cobalt steel plates. Okay, there we go. Put those on a belt. Now I just need to get that liquid over here. Is this the one? This is the one. Molten cobalt steel. So we've already got an underground there. How about here? That should work. Do that. We will turn a corner about here. And then here to here to there. And voila. Cobalt steel. Okay, how many spaces do I have left in this bad boy? Storage 420 out of 512. And it looks like it's mostly full. What happened to silicon ore? Oh, we're actually out of logistic spots on channel 2. So let's throw a couple more in there. Where are you at, dudes? Logistic spots. There we go. Okay, so we've got cobalt steel. Kind of like this. This seems like a decent place to actually just make cobalt steel gear wheels and bearings. Cobalt steel gears, cobalt steel bearings, cobalt steel bearing balls, productivity. Channel 0 doesn't have a link out here? You serious? Oh, there we go. Now let's hide that a bit better. Okay. Now that's pretty slow, but for construction purposes, it should be enough. Unfortunately, these now need to be in my logistics, so that's going to take up valuable space in my inventory. How close are we to an inventory upgrade? Oh, sweet. We can do one. 10 more slots. Alright, all that work was for heat exchangers, which have I researched yet? I have. Okay. But now I can make boiler 3. Or sorry, boiler 3 just required an invar. It's steam turbine, which requires steam engine 3. So this is cobalt steel, gears and bearings, and this is also cobalt steel, gears and bearings. So now we can finally make steam turbines. Crazy stuff. Okay. So that means now we just need our nuclear processing plant, which probably should be, we'll put it in a city block there in the corner. Okay. Don't get run over. Okay, so we will make a new little nuclear plant city block. So I'll need to extend channel 0. Substations kind of work as long electric poles. I mean, the reach is 24 now. That's pretty intense. Not quite the same as 40, which is what the other ones are. Oh, I should also, real quick, save myself some resources with productivity. Where are you? On all these bot things. Gosh, this feels expensive, but why not? Might as well. Make roboports cheaper. I'm just gonna remove these. I mean, those are gonna be slow, but I don't use the number of bots that I can create anyway. Okay, so finish this city block, first order of business. 1x1 city block. There we go, lined up. We'll let the bots do the rest. Oh, I love how fast nanobots are. Eventually, when I have power arm, construction bots will be better, but we're still a little ways away from that. Okay. There we go. So then we'll do an unload. Let's see. Corner station right here. And then we need unloading inserters. Right there. Make a train station combinator. All right. So we'll start with uranium ore. Uranium ore. Negative 1200. We're also going to need omnite for water. And iron plates for the fuel cells. Honestly, that might be it. We'll just start with that. And I need to make a bunch of centrifuges. Centrifuge. And I probably should drop a roboport right about here for charging purposes. All right. Yeah, we'll have to wait for the bots to bring me stuff to finish these out. So I can start with 2. Uranium processing. Definitely just gonna put that on a belt. I'm thankful this isn't like Factorio where the uranium actually gives you like radiation poisoning and you have to have like a hazmat suit. I mean, it makes sense. Satisfactory is the same way, but I don't totally love that. Okay, so we need 5 running uranium processing. Actually, oh yeah, that's with beacons. Okay. That's with a lot of beacons, actually. Okay, so we'll just keep these out. I think I'll actually do 6. Okay, then their output will go this way. So we need a few things to be done with the output. First, we need a sort. So left is going to be 2, 3, 4. Then left is going to be 2, 3, 5. Because we do end up having 3 different types now. And we're going to need some beacons. I'm going to wait on the beacons just a second. Although, I do have enough power probably for at least like 2 or 3 beacons. How much power do these take? Oh, they take quite a bit. For now, I'll do a little bit of a split. So we'll speed it up and make it cost less power. And it really does take the bots a while to get here. I'm excited for more bot upgrades. Alright, and then I really only need one of each, making the actual fuel cells. So we're going to need another bot channel here. What channel? So we've got 1, 3... Do I even have bots in this network? Channel 0. It's all channel 0. So it looks like I don't. So I could just do channel 5 or 2. 2 looks good. I'll do channel 2 here. Icon 2. So this is going to be channel 2 actually. We'll leave half the bots, but I need to put these back in channel 0. Get rid of a few garbage items. Alright. So we want some sort of storage on 2 for all of these. We might have some sort of circuits later. For now, I don't need that though. Okay, how do I not have enough ingredients? Oh, is concrete just not requested? Oh, there we go. Guess I never had that as a request. Okay, so those will be working on processing all sorts of things. Still looking at a wait of 5 minutes before my first 235. I might want to move this actually in the interest of beacons. Okay, there come the concrete bots. Looking forward to some more bot speed. Okay, so still need a few more centrifuges, but we'll get that going. And what I'd like is we'll have the centrifuges making fuel also within range of beacons. So we'll go with the 234 is interesting. They're less fuel value, they're 1.5 gigajoules each, but you get 100 of them for a single uranium 234 rather than 15. And it uses a lot more 238 and iron, but you get a ton of fuel cells. But this is the main one I'm working on. And we also need a provider warehouse on channel 2 for the iron plates. And then otherwise that can just do its requests. I probably don't need that much. Let's do a single request. And this needs to be a provider warehouse on channel 2. There we go. Okay, more centrifuges. Alright, we'll just get a few more beacons going. That'll really speed things up. Every 3 minutes-ish, we'll get a 235. And that will be enough for... Well, we need productivity in here, but that'll be enough for a lot of fuel cells. Oh, we already got some. Okay. Sweet. Not enough ingredients for a provider chest? What? Red circuits. Uh-oh. Are we not good on red circuits? Or did we just use... No, we're good on red circuits. We just use exactly the amount we had requested for the centrifuges, which is fine. Okay, so then we've got our fuel cells now, which go into a channel 2 provider. Probably don't need more than, let's just say 2 stacks for overdone's sake. And now we can get our reactors going. So first of all, let's get a channel 0 down in this corner just so we have coverage. And then plop another one down here. Alright, so then we've got our nuclear reactors. And there's also higher tier heat pipes, which is good news for later. I'll just put them right here, but we can move all this. I accidentally apparently had fuel cells in my inventory. They just got dropped in, so they're already making heat. That's fine, I guess. I'm gonna need a lot of heat pipes. Sorry, bots, I'm going on a magical journey. So I am making heat pipes, I just don't remember where. Oh yeah, it's way up here. I'm excited for the next science pack so I can get more bot speed. Hopefully 250 heat pipes is enough. If it's not, we will have to make another chip and just live with that. Let's upgrade that bot station. Part of the reason the bots take more time is because these charging stations are tier 1. If they were all tier 2, the bots would charge faster on the way over. Okay, let's get rid of that, and get rid of those. So, altogether, this can make about 800 megawatts, which is pretty insane. What I'm gonna need are a bunch of storage, steam storage tanks, which are what, here? Yeah, 350,000 in these pressure tanks. So let's start with 4 of those. And then we need heat exchangers. Which can each do 10. So I'm going to need 80-ish of those. Let's actually do the math. Because we want to be able to consume all of the heat. So 54 times 4. And then each of them has a 2... Oh, I was doing the math wrong. They have a 2 neighbor bonus. So they're tripled. So we only have 650 megawatts. That's fine. Okay. So then, just continuing math, it's 10.8 per heat exchanger. So we need exactly 60. Oh, that's convenient. I like that the math works out there. Not the quickest on handcrafting. I probably should have at least burner Omni tractors on my logistics request. Burner Omni tractor. Probably just 50. Shoot, they're not provided. Okay. Well, this will take a million years to craft if I don't, so I'm gonna go fix that. Burner Omni tractors are way up here. It's really time for power armor and a few more exoskeletons. Okay, burner Omni tractors are right here. Aha. This is not supposed to be channel 5. That's the problem. Alright. Let's try this again. Heat exchanger. 5, 10. Or 15. That's 20. 25. 30. 35. 40. 45. 50. 55. 60. Alright, that'll finish eventually. I just triggered a lot of bots. Though, that's okay. Not in a rush. How's electricity doing? It's holding. Okay, so 60 heat exchangers. Now we don't need as many turbines. I only need as many as I'll use maximum power-wise, but heat exchangers I need enough to suck off all the heat that these are creating. Gotta siphon all the heat. So 60 of these, I should probably do something like a row of heat pipes. Let's leave some space. 3, 4, 5. Something like this. That's 60. Each of these uses 120. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's 1200 water per second. Can I supply that? They're also producing 1200 steam per second. It's probably too much for this many pipes. Let's do chunks of 8. 8 times 120 is 960. It's still a bit too much for my taste. 840 should be fine. The problem is I'm combining steam. It's even less okay. So we actually need these to be separate steam lines too. So this needs to go down a chunk, and then this needs to go down a chunk. Okay. Whew. So then we need 1 million of these bad boys. So how many is this? 56. That's close enough. I like the symmetry. Shoot, I'm out of these. 1 to 2s. Okay. So that looks good. These each need 840 water per second. So I'm gonna have to set up some serious water generation for that. So the water comes from here. Per second, these can easily handle it. What's cool about this is there's 2 outputs. So I have a guess that this will actually work fine. Hopefully. So then these need an insane amount of Omniwater though. I'm gonna move those over for now. Oh wait, that's where the heat pipes need to go. We'll actually have this like underground style. So this will be farther away. So these will be closer to the middle for the heat pipes. And then these will be far enough away that we can just use a single underground pipe. Okay, so then the Omniwater that we need is 2880. So where does that come from? This one. So this makes plenty of Omniwater. But it also produces Omnic waste. So how's something like this? So we have two separate connections, again, to double the pipe throughput. Then the Omnic waste that we produce. So this really only needs to be about 1400. So we scale this down by a factor of 10. So this is only 180 waste per second. So I should be able to handle that on a single line right here. I'm going to move this over. 2. Move those into 2. Delete that. Okay, this needs to connect up. I guess it can even go in line with that. Okay. So then that will then have 2 hookups to those. And that should do it. And we'll need to deal with the waste, but I'll deal with that in a second. So let's cut that, move it closer. Guess we need to be out of the way. Okay. So then got that all hooked up. Plop another substation down. Okay, so then need to connect up the waste from this guy. Done. And then how many Omni blocks do we need to process that waste? I guess we'll find out. 1, 2, 3. Let's start with 4. Waste. Oh, 2 should be fine. Each one can deal with 540. And then we're just going to make this simple. We're going to process the waste. Then I'm going to turn the waste, or turn the Omnic water into water, and then I'm just going to clarify it. And it's a 6-to-1 ratio, so probably 1 clarifier is fine. Rather than doing all the fancy, priority stuff, I think this is simpler. Okay, we'll have a belt for the Omnite, just because I don't want 6 different requester chests. Channel 2, Omnite. And we only need about 1 Omnite per second from each, so I think this should be enough. Okay, so that's all handled. The steam is all connected. Let's do one of those pressure tanks for the steam to get collected into. Let's do something like that. Okay, steam tank, steam tank, steam tank. So 350,000. Is that even enough? I don't know. But it's what we're going to do for now. And then we'll connect up the turbines to those. I am going to need more heat pipes, by the way. Let's do 100 for now. Oh gosh, I used all the heat pipes just to build. Let's leave 2 spaces here. What I'm hoping is the heat pipes don't lose their heat going this distance. I know that that can be a problem. I don't think I have enough reactors for that to be a problem. But I guess we'll find out. Okay, and then finally we need some sort of circuitry. I've done really complicated things, and I've done very uncomplicated things before with nuclear power. I think the simplest way is to have a very simple signal from the steam tanks that if they fall below a certain capacity, then I load up the fuel until it rises back above that capacity. That's a little wasteful, but then it'll keep running at full heat for a while. It'll fill up the tanks, maybe more than they can fit, but then it'll stop for a while. It at least prevents it from just constantly burning. And I think that's generally a good way to go. So that's what I'm going to go with. So these guys are going to all be connected up. They are going to do stack size 1. And then they're going to run only if steam... Ooh, condensed steam. I bet I can do that later. It's less than, I don't know. Let's just say 500,000. Between all of them. And then I need to connect up the steam tanks. I'm actually out of rubber, so I need to work on that. Okay. And then these just need a request. Uranium or fuel cell. 235. About 10. Okay, let's get some light here. Okay, they're all running. We need to get to 465 before anything happens. Oh, shoot. And then I need to... get rid of the empty fuel cells. I just forget about that. Provider, active, channel 2. Don't get rid of those. Channel 2. And then we need a little storage for channel 2. Where? I just have some. I'll just put it right here. Okay. So these are heating up. We've got the neighbor bonus going. All right, so now I need turbines. Steam turbines, 5.4 megawatts each. I'm gonna need a lot of these. Could even be worth automating. Because for each line of 7, we're gonna need 14 turbines. Which I might put out here. on the other side of this. And then I should put some steam, or some sniper turrets down, because that's going to be easily the most important part of our base. Let's see. Where are they? Ah, right next to the heat pipes. Okay, so here, line it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure, the roboports are happy out here. 2. I don't know if the spacing is going to be right. Okay, we need some eyes. Because we can't really do right next to each other like that. They're spaced out by 2 spaces in between. So then this has to have 2 spaces. And that needs to look like that. So then this one is going to be here. And this one can be there. And that should do it. And what we'll do is we'll put substation, substation. Copy that. I don't know what the spacing's like there, though. Okay. Copy. Oh, interesting. There's not enough room for substations. That's fine. I'll line those up. That looks a lot better. Okay, this episode's getting a bit long, but we're so close. Make a few more of those. But this will fix all of our power problems, that's for sure. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay. And then let's just throw all of the piercing round sniper turrets I can here. I'm gonna start with just having 3 per row. So that we'll use the steam more equally. In fact, even 1 per row is best. Otherwise, they're not all running. And then I will just copy that. Woo! That was close. Okay. So then I'll just have to construct a bunch more of those in between episodes. Finish that out. And then I think I'll leave this one for now, just because it's doing stuff for only the cost of Omnite, and I don't really see a reason to undo that. But I might take away the solid fuel ones, because that I could use solid fuel for other stuff, and I don't really need to be running all this oil stuff for fuel now that I have nuclear. So I'll probably just go nuclear plus this section, plus technically this section is probably still running. No, it's not. Oh, the water thing, I haven't fixed it there. but I could keep this one going too, if I wanted to. That should give us plenty of power. Sweet, okay. Well, nuclear power, I can check off the list. And we will finally work on advancing our game plan in the next episodes. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you all next time.